Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick update here. There's been a lot going on lately. I've been really busy with a whole bunch of projects and really meeting new people, really getting new downloads as to not only the ancient scriptures, but a whole lot of stuff that's just been going on undercover with society for generations and millennia, really, and just starting to expose that, really understanding where we're headed as a species, because this message has started just as a trickle, but now it's like coming through like never before. And we are literally entering into a new mindset. And this new paradigm it's a reality. There's no other way to put it. But what I really want to talk to you guys about and really engage my audience, because you know what? I know everybody out there that's stuck with this channel all this time has really gotten a lot out of it. And as this message accelerates and as it builds on itself and it really reveals all that kind of hidden stuff that we're just really now starting to tap into, I just want to ask you guys, like, what do you really want me to dive into? Because with the ancient scriptures, like, there's a whole lot that I could get into. I could get really heavy onto some of these passages, some of these topics, some of the symbolism and how it applies to our present circumstances. But this channel didn't start out that way. This channel started out with me sharing tips on manifesting. And manifesting is literally what all these ancient scriptures are all about. Literally, the Bible is a treatise on how to manifest and how to literally download that kingdom of heaven into this earth plane, into this physical dimension where we're still stuck in a duality mindset, but we can literally download for our own life experience this higher perspective. That's what it's all about. And as I started realizing that, I actually manifested the Joel Fernandez show where, I dived really deep into some conspiracy theories, exposing like stuff which started out with the Illuminati playing card game. And then from there, just discussing other things. I have Jivgini on the show where he talks about, the hidden histories of Tartaria, mud floods, and Scaligerian history and all of that stuff. And on top of that, I had to reveal the calendar that Source downloaded to me back in 2012 when I had my spiritual awakening, when I realized the Gregorian calendar is completely in place to keep us blind to the real times and seasons of Source. Because like Genesis says, the sun, the moon, the stars, they're there for times and seasons and days and years. But the Gregorian calendar just doesn't follow any of that. It just begins on an arbitrary date. Every month is just arbitrary. None of it lines up with the real beginning of the seasons and the times or any of that. And that literally is the core of my awakening message. And I had Enoch on the show talking about his knowledge of that and how he put that all together in his book. But on top of all of that and all the skits that I've made and everything that I've done, just exposing a little bit more of who we're here to be. That's really the bottom line of this channel, is to inspire people to actually be who they are here to be and to understand that the systems and the institutions, even the religions and education and all of that stuff that's been in place, indoctrinating us since we were basically from the womb, none of that has a real best interest in mind. So I want to know from you guys, like, how do you really want to step forward with this new understanding and actually implement it in this present day? Because as we move forward, there's just so much that I can uncover. Like, really, it's beyond belief how much is just being revealed right now. And with the new projects I'm undertaking, yes, I want to talk about this ancient texts. I want to put it into understanding that's not veiled through translations and words misinterpreted and paraphrased in a certain way that actually keeps us blind and in this mindset, in this bogged down mentality paradigm of churchianity. I want to expose the Antichrist agenda, expose all of the black suits behind it. And as I manifest Earth 2.0 in my own life experience, I want to bring you guys along with me. So let me know whatever's helped you on this whole journey of this channel. What do you really want to cut down to the core of? Do you want to understand the nature of physical reality? Do you want to know how to hack the matrix? Do you want to know how the Hebrew and Greek scriptures actually apply to manifesting your best life yet? Do you want to understand that timeless calendar of the 12 constellations and the sun and moon as they traverse the skies? Do you want to understand how the papacy has kept this all from us and instituted the Gregorian calendar, burning the libraries of Alexandria, killing the prophets like Zechariah right on the temple grounds between the porch and the altar? Do you want me to expose more of the Illuminati, the Freemasons, and the Jesuits? Do you want me to really cut down to the core of the cosmos and everything that NASA's been lying to us about? What do you guys want to really know about? Tell me in the comments. Shoot me a private message if you want, because honestly, this message is accelerating. No matter what YouTube does, no matter the censorship, guys, we can always move to another platform. The very fact that they're censoring me, it's just a fire underneath my butt, moving me forward even faster than ever before. And I know that lives are being changed by this because I see your guys' comments. I see people added to my subscriber list, even though in numbers wise, YouTube claims I haven't gained a subscriber in the last couple months. Lives are being transformed, and we are literally entering into the potential that we have come here to live in. We were born for such a time as this. There is no manipulation greater than that which keeps you in a paradigm that maintains the narrative of the controllers. But when we step into our own space as sovereigns, we can literally manifest from that space. And I could talk about that too. Sovereignty and the court system and how it's basically just the Inquisition morphed into our present day. I can talk about correct sentence structure, parse, syntax, communication. Let me know, because we can literally defeat this beast when we step into our true potential. The medical tyranny that's going on right now is just a fraction of what I could really get into. And obviously YouTube has completely censored that part of the picture, but that doesn't matter, because as we expose the beast is exposed. Whether it's one of his heads or the other of his heads or one of the horns, doesn't matter. The beast is being exposed, and that city that sits on 7 hills is coming down. Babylon the Great is fallen, is fallen. Present tense, past participle. It is a done deal. And when we step into that mindset, we manifest from that mindset and create as the breath of Elohim, speaking the living word, the same way that all creation was created through the living word. We create our experiences by where our own state of being is, by that level at which our own faith is manifesting. And there's literally enough power in just one individual to change the whole world around. So it doesn't matter how many of us there are. Even Gideon defeated thousands upon thousands of Midianites with just an army of 300. Unlike the mighty men of David, like take Adino for example, he killed 800 men with a spear in one go. It wasn't even a sword. You can imagine like a spear, like he's twirling it around his head, thrusts it through 6 guys, pulls it out, goes after another dozen. Like we're talking like Neo in the Burly Brawl here. That's the power that we have as individuals to literally usher in the kingdom of heaven as the hands and feet and mouths of Source Divine. So shoot me a comment, let me know your thoughts, and stay tuned for more, because this channel, every attack of the enemy, every so-called subscriber lost, every thumbs down, it just kindles that fire, because for every one of those, there's 3 comments that just let me know that I'm on the right track. And my heart goes out to all of you guys that have really grown with this channel, that have really stuck with it and really put these words into practice, because that's what it's all about. You can hear good news all day long, but as soon as you put it into practice, you start to manifest that potential that those words have planted in your heart. So I really do love all of you guys. I really wouldn't even be doing this if I didn't have a heart for this high vibe tribe. Maybe like 1 or 2 videos a week, but to devote myself this much, I know that Source has done a great work in me and changed my priorities from my own ego to those of this community. And I send all of you guys blessings every day. Blessings, because we're not here to be less. We're here to be more. Blessings and prosperity, peace, shalom, absolute abundance, and absolute harmony as you walk in alignment and in tune with Source Divine and manifest that creative power that created the very physical world that we experience in your own lives. And that, when Source looks at it, is very good. That Hebrew word very good can actually be translated as perfect, and we are here to be perfect. We're not here to be anything less. And of course, the evil in this world is standing in the way of perfection, but in the face of divine light, darkness cannot stand. It cannot understand the light, and it's just obliterated once you flick that light switch. And that's what we're doing in our present day. We're flicking on that light switch, and we're making those changes for the kingdom of heaven and literally manifesting Earth 2.0. So I'd love to hear from all of you guys. I'm going to end this update here, and we'll continue moving forward together as this present time unfolds. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you all Agape, Salaam, Namaste, Hotep.